จะทำอย่างซื่อตรงขอแค่เธอจงไว้ใจและศรัทธาแผ่นดินจะดีในไม่ช้าขอคืนความสุขให้เธอประชาชน
Hello guys, I'm Siwat Treerattanaphon from Faculty of Economics. Have you wondered that there is a published law that sounds kind of weird and seems to be unfair for the people in the society? The answer is yes, especially in Thailand. The one section that I will elaborate today is section 44 in order of 4/2562 that was published by the National Council for Peace and Order, or NCPO, and as known as Khosachh in Thai language. Section 44 was published after the NCPO has took over the old democratic government system. This section gives the power to the NCPO to use their authority to publish any order they want, and the punishment cannot be used on them in applying this order. Since anyone can punish or fix what the NCPO did, the NCPO has fully used their power by publishing approximately 200 orders in total. Nowadays, the NCPO have no power on Section 44 anymore. However, some of the order is still effective until the present day. Order 4/2562, which is the main topic in this video, about the digital television broadcast and the telecommunication market, is also one of the doubtful orders that has been published. The order mainly talking about the government system that support the big company of the capitalists, or we know as Nai Thun, by the direct and indirect method. In the part of the digital television broadcast, the order persuades the company to return the license on broadcasting by receiving the compensation by the government. The net compensation was calculated by the gross amount of the compensation and deducted by the profit of the company that they has made. But mostly, the company that returned the license are run on loss. This shows that the government trying to help a company by ending a contract and just pay them back the money from a 15-year contract. Finally, the 7 company returned and the government paid about 4,000 million baht as a compensation expense. This is quite unfair. In the part of telecommunication service, the government extended that payment date of 4G auction spectrum by 5 years. Also, the interest expense is still the same. By not following the period of payments, the extension make the profit to the company because they have a longer period of time. To calculate profit for the big 3 company, including True Corporation, 8,780, AS 8,380, DTAC 2,580 million baht, in overall of 19,740 million baht. The requirement for the extension is that these 3 companies need to provide 5G in the next phase and need to pay 25,000 million with 10 years payment period and surprisingly no interest. The action seems to be providing privilege for the 3 companies to be a monopoly in the telecommunication business. Now, let's talk about how this order of the NCPO seems to create a problem to a society. In the part of broadcasting, it is a normal business risk for the firm to run on a loss. There's no reason to support this big company. And why don't the government spend the money for the SME in Thailand that need more support instead? In the part of the telecommunication, the government providing a privilege for 3 companies, including True Corporation, AS, and DTAC, without an auction for other companies to join. This blocked the other telecommunication company from reaching 5G. And also, if there is an appropriate auction, the price should rise above 25 million baht and make more money for the country. This is a part of a potential solution from a foreign model. I will choose an example from the 5G spectrum auction from the US. In the US, they allow any telecommunication company to join the auction event and have the right to make a bid. No privilege provided to a single company, and every company was treated equally. For example, of the company in the US, including AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Also, in every phase, there are a new company to come up in the market and have a share in the market space. Personally, this is my solution for the conflict that was happened in the previous period to prevent an unrightful action in the future. In broadcasting business, I think that there is more reasonable way to calculate the amount of compensation instead of persuading method of refund and help the capitalists that having a loss. The money can be used on supporting the SME or the startup with a great business model. In telecom business, we should have a rightful auction to open a path or opportunity for a newcomer company to share market space and increase the competition in this industry. The money the government loses from applying this order is in a massive amount of 23,000 million baht. The money can be used on various types that will make a benefit to the country. First of all, this amount of money can provide 2,366 electric city bus for the citizen to be used in the public transportation. It can be used on buying 39,440 medical tools for kidney treatments for all hospitals all over the country. Or it can be used on educational purpose to provide a scholarship for 110,000 students to graduate from the university on the undergraduate program. What I want to say is that money can be used in more beneficial way to improve this country, to improve Thailand, rather than supporting this capitalist. To sum up, from the example of Order 4/2562, it was chaos. It is true that Section 44 is cancelled now, but the order under it is still effective. Some of it. My suggestion is all order under Section 44 need to be cancelled to bring Thailand out of dictatorship and finally fight peace in a democracy. Thank you.